But we know the new we follow take us to the truth, the lies behind the lies. No one knows how to be free, but you know it's more than with me. It's our destiny, down we never let go. Inference through our investigation. Difference nowadays a direction. Who is the real Muse line up? In this game, let's break through the chains. Some lost memories, untold the shadows unfold. In this game, our true fragments, the words collide. We know the end is night.
Hi everyone.
I'm Mr. Inference.
I'm Lady Truth. Inference Onichan.
Ah, yes.
I guess there will be a stupid novelist, not this Orpheus novelist. He will ask us for help.
That's really an annoying client.
And that bitch DM will find us too.
Sure enough, bitch always is bitchy. I cannot tolerate that gay DM anymore. I want kill him now.
Ah, yes?
Yes, I mean you, Desire Melodis.
Calm down, Inference Onichan.
I'm Rogers, is the elderly butler of DM. Today I'm not sure what's the matter with Master, and again he plays the violin high over there. It's definitely not a good thing when he picks up the violin. His temperament as elegant as the violin music that echoed. Master, the preparations are ready. Shit. Master's heart seemed to be somewhere else, and again using the flying in a perfect parabola curve to take violin. Today, I had saved the priceless treasure 115 times.
Thank you very much indeed. I am extremely obliged to you.
You are welcome, Master. Master, is intervention truly needed this time? I worry.
There's no need. After all, is it but a circus performance? Any clues about the new painting on the great detective's side?
Nothing new has been reported. It seems the detectives do not know the secret of the painting.
I know. And so I'll let him know this time. How about our new lead actor faring?
Ever since he received the invitation letter, he has not rested for a single day nor night. Instead weaving through his script tirelessly, he will certainly arrive at this appointment tomorrow.
When stranded in a ditch, who can turn down an offered rope? Although, the truth is nothing as naive as the story beneath his pen. Everything comes at a price. Let them do as they wish. Just don't disappoint me during tomorrow's performance.
I'm poor novelist. I received a letter of invitation from wealthy Count DM. He invited me go to Melody's Manor, attend a party rock and roll. I'm so excited. I squeezed into the visibly smaller formal wear again. I don't know when did the landlady place the mirror here. I look in the mirror before going out. Shouldn't be too shabby. Wow, there is a upper-class carriage outside. The family crest looks like Melody's.
Are you the guest of Count DM invited? Quick, aboard the carriage.
Ah, of course, okay. I hope His Grace would forgive me for arriving late. By the way, why is there a business card of Orpheus Detective Agency in my invitation letter? Perhaps it was the Count slipped in by mistake. Or, then I came to DM's residence. Melody's Manor. Wow, DM's house is so big and beautiful. I followed the maid through the garden to the entrance hall.
Sorry, the Count was conversing with another guest.
Oh well, shit. Is the Count already angry? Then I was invited to the exhibition hall in the East Wing as to rest. Sure enough, DM is a billionaire. If I were to bring out one of the collections here, I could probably make a poor family worry-free for most of their lives. His Grace is truly trusting of his guests. Thank you.
You are welcome.
We do not regularly entertain, but Master has ordered it, as that you are a special guest.
No. His Grace is too kind. May I ask for your name?
I am very sorry for the sudden interruption. I'm the elderly butler here. Just call me Rogers. If necessary, the manor can take care of your coat and suitcase for you. The cloakroom dedicated to guests is taken care of by maid Daisy. It is located opposite the exhibition hall, and you can see it when you open the door. Even if there is an accident, Mr. can be the first to know.
Okay, I will trouble you then.
The exhibition hall is filled with the master's antiques he has collected in recent years. In order to express apology for not being able to discuss with you for the time being, at the master's order, you can enjoy it at will.
Ahem, no. His Grace has no reason to be sorry at all. Quite clearly, it was I who exceeded the appointed time first. The elderly butler briefly introduced the collection of antiques to me. French gilded wooden table, Yao Bian Tian Mu lamp from the east, Baccarat brand crystal table, Safi court carpet. I don't know what to taunt about.
A fireworks show would commence at 8 p.m. the very night. Because there were few servants in the manor, you could use the call bell to summon the 2 maids at any time, if you had any needs. The one you just met was Daisy, and the maid who led you into the manor was Ruth.
Alright. Muse, sorry to disturb you once again, Mr. Rogers, but may I ask if there is anything special about this painting? Perhaps it's because I'm ignorant, but I feel that, when compared with the others, this painting doesn't seem to be particularly brilliant, nor doesn't it seem to be the work of a famous artist.
My master often said, the world often only knows the price of the collection, but not the value of the collection. Maybe this painting is the same. Maybe in the eyes of the master, it has a value that we don't know. In this case, no one else needs to speculate.
Ah. True. Maybe the next moment I can see the count, and maybe the next moment my work will be seen by more people. Wow, it's a double-paned windows. Outside is the garden on the east side, probably because they were afraid of a people turning the window and stealing from the estate, so they installed this kind of window and locked the outer layer.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Stop talking idly and put out the fire. What do we do if fire burns the guest's possessions?
Fire?
No! God, please, no!
Manuscripts. My manuscripts.
Me, mister.
Your suitcase and jacket are over there. They haven't burned. Don't worry.
It's okay. Have you two never—
What happened? Are you okay? Are there any burns? Does it hurt? Please go ahead and care for the injuries. Do you need me to accompany you to apply medicine?
Ah, good to be young. I am single dog. I really envy them. It can be seen from his clothes. So we are all in the same boat. This man's outer appearance is a facade. After all, the same type of people can always be easily seen through. Hello, I'm a novelist.
Hello, I'm a guest of Count Melodis. Just like you, my name is Jonathan and I'm a playwright.
Huh? Jonathan, a playwright? Ah, sorry. Please continue.
The Count and I just now were discussing the script with me upstairs. Now that the discussion is over, the Count suddenly has something urgent to deal with, so he asked me to tell you that after the fireworks show, he will talk to you about the novel.
I understand, thank you.
So be it.
Your injury is not lighter than Ruth, so go and deal with it.
It doesn't matter, I'll clean it up first.
Leave it to me here. You can go first. It is not good for other guests to see it.
I'll be back soon.
The love between aristocrats. It seems to be the genre that the masses love to read recently. No, I would rather starve to death than write about such vulgar themes. Daisy. The corridor was empty. No one was visible. Only the floor-to-ceiling windows if the terrace on the east side were not closed and sound of wind entered. Forget it, whatever.
Wait, how could I ever let a guest clean? Please go and get some rest. Leave it to me here.
By the way, the door of the exhibition hall was closed at some point. Damn it. Cannot open this door. Or perhaps I was too jittery during the fire and accidentally closed it too hard. Mr. Rogers, I cannot open the door of the exhibition hall.
As long as the door was not locked, it should be able to turn easily. However, you should use some force as the door is thick and heavy.
Finally I opened the door. Jonathan, the playwright. Master Jonathan is a content creator. The famous Jonathan family of outstanding scripts in the past. His father is addicted to gambling. It's not much better than my own true downfall now. A rumor that the fall of the Jonathan family came from disrespect to the goddess of art. When the goddess opened her up, the inspiration that lingered in their family disappeared from her eyes, and no one could catch a firefly again. If there is a goddess of art, then, the inspiration of the gods bless will it lead to success in the end? Or is it easier to corrupt people's hearts?
Mister, do you had any losses?
Everything is fine. But I think Daisy seems to be injured.
It's fine if you are okay. The new kid doesn't think about the details very much when doing things, which shocks you.
Thank you very much for the bother.
You bitch!
Shut up.
Don't mind this lunatic.
I could almost hear someone quarreling upstairs. I don't care anymore.
Mister, the fireworks show is about to start.
Forget it. Let's put the suitcase in the exhibition hall.
Please follow me to the garden in the south wing and enjoy the fireworks show with everyone. The banquet is in front of the garden. You go first. I need go to other rooms to inform other guests.
Okay. I feel DM likes Lily of the Valley. Lily of the Valley is beautiful, but it is poisonous all over. Wow, it can be seen from the layout of the garden that DM is a romanticist.
You are the novelist mentioned by the Count. Fortunately, I am Richard. I work in auctions. I arrived at the manor a few days before you.
Who is this gay? Do I know the auctioneer? Oh, I see.
Hey.
Damn you.
I heard that the counter allows you to visit the exhibition hall. You are really good. I have such a deep friendship with the Count, and I haven't been in a few times. By the way, you didn't touch anything, right? There is anything there. Just one. Just sold. You can't afford it either.
Haha, I couldn't flatter auctioneer for such a way of speaking, but his reminder was correct. Perhaps his heart is kind-hearted, associating with this kind of people better than a backstabber.
I remind you, stay away from this kind of person.
What happened?
No! Speaking of bad things to your face, the people of this Jonathan family are nurtured by this. No, I'm sorry, I forgot. It turned out that way this family has been in decline for a long time.
Joe, Mr. Jonathan, please calm down. The Count is coming soon.
Humph.
I have new inspiration to write and love novels.
Master, all the guests are here.
Everyone has been waiting for a long time.
Wow, DM is so fucking handsome. Your Excellency, I am very honored to be invited by you. I am very happy to stand here with you all like this. There was a bitter chill from the Count's hand in the summer, as if he was immersing his hand in completely melted ice water. Is this man's blood made of ice?
Don't be nervous, I wouldn't eat you. Hello, Mr. Novelist. Nice to meet you. He is.
Unexpectedly, this Count is such a nice person.
Look, the fireworks show has begun.
Wow, so beautiful.
I think fireworks are too beautiful to be true. No wonder everyone likes light, even if it was just a moment.
Are people supposed to live for certain moments, otherwise they are worthless?
Wow, how does he know what's in my mind? He know telepathy.
You're urgent.
Urgent? Is the landlady? What? Misfire? Mr. Butler, I'm very sorry for the loss. My house had something urgent and I have to take a step first. I would also like to ask you to make amends with the Count. No, my suitcase is still in the exhibition hall.
You go to take the suitcase first. I will help you arrange the carriage.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Pleasant hours fly past. Why did it misfire at this moment? I will return the key to Mr. Rogers later. What the fuck? There was no misfire at home. Am I cheated?
You are wanted by the police. We deduced that you stole DM's Muse painting.
Fuck my life. What a coincidence. I didn't steal the painting. I don't care anymore. I jumped out of the window and run away. Damn it. So many people. Why do they only arrest me? Help. Help me. Help. Help.
Fuck. Which lunatic is not going to bed at this late hour?
So tired. It seems that the stupid novelist asked us for help. I go to downstairs to interrogate that idiot. So you find that there is actually no misfire at home. You received the urgent letter used as a trap. You got into the trap in a daze. Somehow wanted by those policemen. Okay, well, I see. So where is the painting you stole?
I didn't steal the painting. I have said so many times that I really didn't steal the painting. I also expect the Count to help me push those novels out. How could it be possible to steal his stuff? When the police came to arrest me, I jumped out of the window because I didn't have any contacts, and I couldn't get out after I got in. I only have your business card in the suitcase. I really have no other way.
Ahem, that's enough.
Are you not detectives? Please help me. Or is this so-called Orpheus Detective Agency also trying to send me into the trap of the police station?
Okay, let's go. Mr. Detective is willing to help you.
Just now.
It was a routine confirmation just now. We receive dozens of letters of request every day. Who has the time to help one by one?
I was taken into the room by the girl. Wow. Compared to the interrogation room that was deliberately decorated to look like a ghost just now, the whole room was filled with warmth.
Come in and see the way. Don't step on anything.
Ah, yes.
See, I said he didn't lie. I won the bet this time. Let me pick for the next cases.
I didn't bet with you at all. Forget it, whatever.
Wow, he was a handsome young man with a fearless look.
Ahem. Let me make a simple prologue first.
Can I refuse?
No. Welcome to the city's #1 gold medal detective agency. Orpheus Detective Agency is here for you. Reintroduction. I am the Detective Truth. This is my super powerful boss, the great Detective Inference. My client, we accepted your commission.
The so-called office culture in the imagination of the girl. It seems that he is also quite critical of this opening remark. But the protest is invalid and can only be left to the girl. It's like the helplessness of brother to his wayward sister.
You seem to like to observe other.
Wow, and again another one no telepathy. Sorry.
There's no need to apologize. It's nothing bad.
Probably it is my habit of writing novels to gain insights into human emotions.
How? Does such a blow make you lose your soul?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be negligent. You are willing to help me. I am really happy. But when I thought that the Count DM might not read my works again, my words may no longer be seen by others, so I just...
DM, if you think he will hate you because of it, you are wrong. He is stingy with a little bit of emotion, whether it is others or himself. I mean, he don't care what you think at all, so you don't have to.
Inference Onichan, this is not used to comfort people at all. Too straightforward.
Let's get back to the main subject. Mr. Detective, if you have any questions, please ask. I will not hide anything.
This guy doesn't look as weak as I expected. The ins and outs. Truth deliberately guided in the interrogation room outside just now. It was already very clear. As for the specific evidence, I will talk to the Melodious Manor tomorrow. And lastly, 3 questions left.
Question 1. What did you observe about the emotional lines of the characters in the Melodious Manor? Question 2. What is the content in your suitcase? Question 3. You said that you feel familiar with the family crest of the Melodious family. Then please remember as much as possible. Where are you familiar with? Have you seen it? Of course, this question is not anxious. You can think about it slowly.
That's all. Don't you really plan to ask more questions?
So you actually expect me to be your defense lawyer?
No.
Don't worry. With our hands, we will definitely find out the truth.
If you say that, I'll be more worried.
Alright, we got the information we wanted. Truth and I are going to bed too. You go to another room to sleep. Sleep for about 2 hours before heading to the Melodious Manor.
The person in the photo seems to be—
Stop, busybody. Get out. You get out now. Get out. Get out. I have kicked that stupid novelist out to another room. Let's start checking his suitcase. The suitcase is full of manuscripts.
DM again. The emotional lines of the characters in the Melodious Manor drawn by the novelist just now. The maid Daisy has a crush on the playwright Jonathan, the playwright Lexor is pursuing the maid Ruth, and the maid Ruth seems to have some emotional entanglements with the auctioneer, but at the moment it seems that the enemy is extremely jealous.
It's good. The Count is always so lively around. This drama is too real. Isn't it more exciting than the old script we've seen on stage before?
There is a spread in eastern countries over there. There is proverb, when the snipe and the clam grapple, it is the fisherman who profits. It means that the two sides of the snipe and clam can't fight, and both lose and lose, and finally let the third fisherman take advantage.
You heard it from Mr. White again, right?
Don't you like to bet? This time we bet it.
Guess the identity, bet who are the snipe, the clam, and the fisherman, then of course I bet
neither. This time we will bet on whether the gathering of the snipe and the clam is accidental or inevitable. 2 hours later, you don't have to change your clothes.
Why?
No need to ask, go now.
I have 2 bodyguards, left Ching Long, right by who? What am I afraid of?
Inference Onichan, what's the matter with Novelist?
I don't know. This lunatic was supposed to be in prison. I knew I would take this lunatic to prison. He made us sleepless all night.
Painting thief, you have the new revisit an old font.
Don't arrest him. Let me investigate the doubt first.
Why is there so much trouble caused by this painting? What is she so good about for painting? She looks ugly.
Have you recently encountered a case related to Muse painting?
Not really. It's mainly one of the suspects. This guy Jonathan. Previously he was a rich man, but then his father became addicted to gambling and lost all his fortune. I was in charge of the case at that time. I looked through the file. He sold off the most expensive possessions, which is Muse painting. It was bought by someone at a big price. Do these rich man people have money to burn? Really troublesome.
Do you know who bought it?
Hey, both of us are genius. We really are on the same page. I also thought that the person who bought the painting was very suspicious, so I went to investigate it on purpose, but not found.
Am I listening the nonsense?
Stop looking at me like that. How could you blame me? The auctioneers of the auction houses are all celebrities, and customer information is tightly controlled. But I thought the stolen painting lost by the Count was the same as the one in the Jonathan family. But I didn't expect it to be another completely different Muse painting. But it's not useless clues. You see, this Richard was the auctioneer who handled Jonathan's Muse painting at that time.
He is also the auctioneer currently living in DM's house.
That's right. Think about it. The people involved in the Muse painting gathered here after a long time, and this time they were involved in another Muse painting incident. There is absolutely a problem here. This case is definitely not as simple as the theft of a painting. How's it going, brother? Is it enlightening to listen to my words?
Contemporary great detective, it's you.
Hey, remember to take notes when investigating the case. Don't just write a few nouns and draw lines like the previous few times. No one can understand.
Yes.
Alright, we haven't closed our eyes all night. Let the new kids take care of them outside the manor. Let's go back.
But sir,
stop it. The great detective is here, so what can we worry about?
Is that right? But is this person reliable?
Is this person reliable? You just arrived today. You don't even know about Mr. Inference. Do you know the sensational Golden Rose Theater incident before? That was the first case he settled, and later
I was taken into the hall by 2 detectives. Fuck, what am I doing wrong? Everyone started mugging me.
I was wondering where he is hiding. It turned out he was looking for 2 detectives for help. Stop playing a thief, crying, stop thief. Turn yourself into police, or you may be able to retain a little dignity.
Wow. His temper can turn on a sixpence. Are you a two-faced liar?
The Count trusted you so much. How did you repay him, Ⅴ? Why do I still want to discuss the script with you yesterday? I'm disappointed in you.
Don't you explain?
It's useless to explain to them. As long as the real culprit is caught, all rumors and defamation will be self-defeating.
If you were half as sane as you are now when you received the forged urgent letter, this kind of thing won't happen to you.
The owner is not in a hurry, but you guys are in a hurry. The investigation hasn't started yet. We will find out the real culprit for you.
What else to investigate? He is a thief! He staked the whole thing! By himself with a mess fire at home! He steals the painting! The evidence is conclusive!
What are you afraid of? Unless someone has a guilty conscience.
Who has a guilty conscience?
Of course the uninvited people.
This fucking smelly wretch!
Yo, you've got some nerve to touch my lady truth. You are absolutely playing with fire.
God, it hurts! My hand is almost broken! Let go! My tape measure! Give me back! Shit! I got a big bruise on my hand!
Sometimes violent more effective than peaceful protests ones.
Is it available on the market?
This is made of the toughest leather! If there are no sales channels, don't even think about it!
It is fine, I can buy it on the market. It is indeed good material. It should be enough to carry the weight of an adult. I think it should not be damaged. But if you're worried, I'll buy a new one and compensate to you.
Why did auctioneer react so much to being taken a tape measure?
By the way, you and the Count have always been close to each other, right?
No.
But this is the first time I have officially entered the Melodious Manor.
Officially? Did you sneak in before?
I still remember in order to find Doll, I disguised as a monstrous bird to become DM's assistant. That time though I was dying. Fortunately, Inference Onichan rescued me from the succubus. Inference Onichan was so handsome at that time.
Ah, yes.
Could you please stop acting lovey-dovey?
The Count! It's been a long time, the great detective.
Enemies are bound to meet on a narrow road. It doesn't look like he lost his precious paintings at all.
It's better if you don't have an accident. Yesterday the police suddenly said that the evidence was conclusive and ordered the arrest. I didn't have strong testimony, and I was powerless and worried all night.
I just quietly watching you pretend to force.
Count, you You believe I am not a thief who steals the painting?
Of course. I have read your work. How can someone who can write this kind of text commit theft? Of course, including everyone present. I am convinced. After all, it is me who chooses the guest. This thief should be a thief who stepped into the garden at night.
Count, thank you for your willingness to believe in me. I will help you find the Muse painting even if I will try my best.
You guys work hard slowly. I won't bother you guys.
Hey.
Fuck off DM.
Of course, we have to rely on our great detective to start the investigation as soon as possible. Whether it is a case or a dinner, it can't be done without our famous detective.
I know what to do. I don't need your reminder.
That's better. Anyway, the final result, I'll wait and see.
The day will always be bright. As for the end of the night, are you crying or laughing? I am looking forward to it.